Okay. Hello, everyone. So today we are talking about our assignments 2 of our IT service management for service management analysis of AWS ES2. Amazon Web Services or AWS is the world's leading cloud service provider. Among its many services, Elastic Compute Cloud, or known as EC2, is one of the most critical because it allows organizations to run virtual servers on demand, scale their infrastructure quickly, and on pay for what they use. In this project, along with Avash, Misson, and Tikaram, we are analyzing EC2 through the ITIL4 service management framework. Especially, we will apply the 4 dimensions of service management, evaluate external influences using the PESTEL model, and connect these insights through the service value chain. So talking about the introduction and research objective in this one, the main objective of this study is to apply ITIL4 principles to a real-world IT system. In this case, AWS EC2 to show how service management frameworks guide value creation. So the main research question was, how does AWS EC2 serving over 1 million customers globally with 99.99% uptime exemplify excellence in IT service management through ITIL's false holistic framework? And we have compared why AWS EC2 and the analysis framework. So for the next slide, I would like to call Tikaram Bhandari. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Deepak. Let's begin by talking about the absolute giant Amazon Web Service. To put it simply, AWS is the biggest cloud service provider in the entire world. It's not just a leader, it is a market-defining force. It all started back in 2006. AWS was a true pioneer, introducing the world to utility driving cloud computing. This means companies can access computing power on demand and only pay for what they use, much like how we pay for electricity or water. And the scope of what they offer is vast. Today, AWS provides more than 200 different services. They are just a basic offering. They cover everything from foundational security, analytic, and databases to cutting edge AI. This is not a small side project for Amazon, it's a massive revenue engine. In 2024, AWS generated over $19 billion in revenue. To give that context, that single division amount for this one, 16% of total Amazon total revenue. So we actually use all of this list. This include government, massive corporate like Netflix and NASA. Okay, so now I will talk about framework and alignment with AWS. So now that we understand the scale of AWS, let's talk about the framework that helps manage such as complex service. So what is ITIL? It essentially it's a set of globally recognized best practice for delivering IT service in a way that align directly with a broader business objective. Its primary goal are to enhance service delivery, increase company value, and ensure strong governance and control. This framework is built on a few essential elements. First, is the service value system, which is the core framework for creating value, collaborating with customers. It also outlines for critical dimensions that must be balanced for effective service management of people in organization, technology and information, suppliers and partners, and value process and stream. So how does the connect AWS? Well, AWS entire architects, its a global infrastructure is built from the ground of reliability, scalability, and security. So in summary, AWS provides the powerful tools and the ITIL framework provides the proven best practice to manage those tools effectively and encouraging the deliver maximum value to the business. So I will call next friend for presentation. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is me Avash here. So I will be talking about 4 different dimensions of AWS EC2. The first dimension is organization and people. In AWS, this is critical because cloud service rely heavily on skilled professionals who can design, secure, and manage complex systems. AWS invests billions in training and certification program to ensure the staffs, customer, and partners can use service effectively. For example, AWS provides certification like Solution Architect, and security specialty, ensuring professional can apply best practices. In short, AWS shows that people and organizational culture are the backbone of successful service management. Next slide, please. And talking about the second dimension, it is information and technology. AWS EC2 is a perfect example here. It provides on-demand computing power with scalability and flexibility. Customer can deploy thousands of virtual servers in a minute. Technology also involves automation tools like AWS CloudFormation, monitoring tools like CloudWatch, and AI-powered analytics. EC2's strength lies in balancing innovation with security. Customer get cutting-edge computing while having confidence in reliability and compliance. This shows how AWS leverages technology and information to enable service value creation at scale. Next slide, please. So the third dimension is suppliers and partners. AWS cannot operate in isolation. It depends on global ecosystem of hardware manufacturers, software providers, and consultancy partners. For example, AWS partners with companies like Intel, AMD to provide the latest processors and GPU for EC2 instances. By working with suppliers and partners, AWS ensure constant innovation, improve service delivery, and global rate. And the fourth dimension is value streams and processes. This refers to how services are designed, delivered, and continuously improved. AWS applies frameworks like well-architected framework, which guide organization in building secure, efficient, and resilient system. AWS focus on automation, standardization, and continuous improvement ensure customer receive high quality service every time. So that's all from my side. For the next slide, I would like to call Misson Chimariya. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Today, I'll be presenting my part of the assignment, focusing on spatial analysis of AWS EC2 service management and how it connects with the four dimensions of service management and service value chain. From spatial perspective, several external environment factors shape AWS services. Politically compliance requirements like FedRAMP and regional data sovereignty laws drive how AWS operates across different countries. Economically, the cloud market continues to grow at over 23% year on year, but cost optimizations and resilience against recessions remains critical. Socially, remote work has accelerated cloud adoptions, yet there is still a global skill gap for cloud professionals. On the technological side, we see a rapid integrations of AI, machine learning, and edge computing. Legally, strict frameworks such as GDPR and industry certificates like ISO 27001 safe service delivery, safe service delivery. Finally, environmental pressures push AWS towards sustainability, including net zero carbon commitments and renewable energy data centers. When I connect this spatial analysis with the four dimensions of service management, I can see the clear impacts. For organizations and people, political and legal requirements mean AWS staff and clients must adapt through compliance training and governance. For information and technology, economic and technological factors drive innovations like EC2 gravitation processors that improve efficiency. Partners and suppliers are affected by trade tensions and environmental commitments, requiring AWS to diversify supply chains and adapt business strategies. And finally, value streams and processes are shaped by regulations and sustainability goals, influencing how services are designed and transitions and supported. All of these dimensions fit within the service value chain framework. For example, in the engaged stage, demand is created by digital transformations during plan and design and transitions. AWS must consider compliance, cost, and sustainability. In obtain/build, automation and cloud provisioning are used. In deliver and support, services like CloudWatch ensures performance and security. And through improve, AWS continues to innovate in areas like AI and renewable energy. From my personal learning, I realized that the cloud services like AWS still do not operate in isolations. They are deeply influenced by political, economical, legal, and environmental pressures. The four dimensions ensure balance and services value chains, helps translate external demand into a real value for customers. Thank you. Now I'd like to hand over to Rohan.
Thanks, Matt. Now let's look at how EC2 activities fit in ITIL for service value chain, which has six core activities: plan, engage, design, and transition, obtain, build, deliver, and support, and improve. This framework helps organization structure IT operations to maximize value and efficiency. Starting with the plan, the input include demand forecast and compliances rule. The outputs are capacity plans and new region launches in EC2 terms. This means analyzing how many instances are needed, where new regions should be created, and what capacity will meet customer demand reliability. Next is engage, which focus on customer and partner interactions. Inputs are customer requirements and partner feedback, and the outputs are service level agreements and update to the service catalog. For EC2, this ensures that services are aligned with user expectation and the customers know exactly what resources and guarantees are available to them. The design and transition activity turns AMI designs and migration specification into templates and migration playbooks. For EC2, this translates into standardized processes for creating machine image and moving workload efficiently, reducing error and improving deployment speed. In obtain and build, AWS use hardware specification and supply contracts as input. The output are tested, Nitro Stack and AMI ready for deployment. This phase ensure that EC2 physical and virtual resource are prepared and validated before offered to customers. Deliver and support.
Thank you, Rohan. So the key insights and the recommendation is to summarize AWS EC2 success comes from the integration of the 4 dimensions: skilled people, advanced technology, strong partners, and efficient process. Special factor constantly shape AWS strategy while the service value chain ensure the agility, innovation, and reliability. Together, these create consistent customer value. So our recommendation for AWS includes strengthening ITIL aligned process, especially knowledge transfer across teams. AWS should continue scanning for the special factors like compliance and sustainability. They should also prioritize automation, renewable energy, and training programs to handle the global clouds and the skill shortage. So talking about the conclusion of this whole task, AWS EC2 is a great example of applying ITIL4 in practice by balancing people's technology, partners, and processes, while also adapting to the external special factors such as political factors, and AWS ensures EC2 remains innovative and reliable. The service value chain ties everything together, making AWS one of the most successful cloud providers globally. Thank you, and these are the few references we have used in our presentation. I would like to thank you, everyone. Thank you.